Alright boys, we made it here to the Great Sand Dunes. We're about to go to the visitor center and then proceed to the Medano Pass trailhead. I'm joined here with my friend Jacob up on top, and Connor over to my left, Luke Wagner, and Tucker's behind. He's a little camera shy, but it's alright. Alright, so we just made it to the Medano Pass trailhead. We have aired down my car and we're airing down Jake's as of right now. Got about 2 hours on the trail, and then we have, depending on which campsites we stop at, but this view is pretty sick. They have a sign out here now because people have been driving out here without their 4x4s. For instance, that Yukon. Anyways, we're gonna get on the road. Alrighty guys, we're about 2 miles into the Medano Pass Trail here at the Great Sand Dunes National Park of Southern Colorado. Me and my buddy are both aired down to 15 psi and cruising along in 4 high. That's just going to give us a little bit more traction in case we need it in some of these sandier sections. There is one spot coming up that's notorious for having people get stuck, especially when it rains, in which case we're going to switch to 4 low just for that one section. But other than that, it should be fine in 4 high on majority of this trail. Obviously the trail has been nice, wide open. You got all around great views of the San Gabriel Cristo Mountains, as well as with the sand dunes. If you're lucky, sometimes a year you can see a lake that goes in between the sand dunes and the visitor center. Unfortunately, Colorado is experiencing a drought right now, so there wasn't any type of water there, nor was there as many water crossings as I was expecting on this trail. So just keep that in mind if you come during this time of year. But other than that, we're going to keep cruising all down the trail. Oh, that's cold. Alrighty guys, we're coming to an end of the Medano Pass Trail. This is the last campsite that you can stay at within the boundaries of the Great Sand Dunes National Park. Unfortunately, this campsite, as well as with a few other campsites before it, were taken, so we're going to have to push to some BLM land a little bit higher up on the trail. Those BLM campsites are about a half mile to another mile up on the trail, so we're going to push up to those. Those campsites are not as good as the ones in the actual park, but they do have better views of the surrounding mountains, so you pick and you choose. But we're going to keep moving along.
Oh, man.
What's up, gents? We have made it to the campsite. It is 6:42 here in the evening in the southeast side of Colorado. We are on the top of the Medano Pass. All the campsites were taken. We got into the...
What are we looking for?
That's Jacob. We started looking for campsites a little bit late and ended up seeing that all of them were taken on the way up here. So we ended up settling here at the top. There's just some BLM land off the side of the Medano Pass that you can access. Honestly, better than any of the campsites down there. The only difference is they have a lot more water down there compared to these campsites. These campsites don't have any access to water. But this is the setup we got right now. There's my 4Runner. We got Jake's Tacobo with the rooftop tent, and then a panoramic view pretty much of the whole area. It was very cloudy when we first got here, but the sun is starting to peek out, and I'm just really looking forward to the sunset. But Luke is currently cooking up some food, and we're gonna go check that out.
Kind of gas.
All right, this is my longtime best friend, Luke Wagner, and he's on chef duties tonight. He's cooking up some food for us. Can you explain to us what you're doing?
Yeah, we got some fajita steak here. We're grilling that up over the open flame. That's been marinated for a little while. I had a really good marinade with that. And then we're doing the vegetables right over here. Should be really, really good. Got some homemade tortillas, so everything should come together great.
Go somewhere. I'm fucking, bro. You try to see the real life process.
When you're like a millionaire,
Oh,
you gotta remember these moments.
that's gonna be us every day if I'm a millionaire, bro. So we're coming to the end of day one. We're winding things down here at camp. We just finished the food, got a nice full belly, and everybody's feeling kind of tired now. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the hay early tonight. Probably gonna chill at this campsite for quite a while tomorrow before we get started on the next trail tomorrow. That one is kind of up in the air at the moment, so we'll see what happens. That's kind of how we take these trips. But other than that, I'm gonna roll a time lapse of this kind of beautiful scenery around here, and I'll see y'all first thing in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is the beginning of day 2. I am here just a little bit outside of the camp, checking out some more views before we head out of here. We went ahead and packed up the camp, but I was just wanting to take kind of a slower morning and not touch the cameras for a little bit, so that is why there's no footage of that. But as far as the game plan today, we're going to be going to Telluride, aka the Switzerland of the United States is what it's called. That is kind of one of the biggest things I've been looking forward to, so we're gonna get rolling here out of camp in a bit. We do have to stop and clean up the dishes, but we're just making sure we're picking up everything and leaving no trace. All right, so we're about halfway down the trail right now. We just pulled over at this little spot. Jake and them cleaned the dishes from last night because we didn't have access to water. And then I'm just grabbing a few photos before we get off the trail. We got about 45 minutes to an hour left on this trail. And then we're gonna air up the tires and proceed over to Overpass and Telluride. Before we get to Overpass though, we're gonna stop in Durango. I'm gonna try to follow a route that my uncle gave me. But yeah, this site has been, this is my third time being here in Medano Pass, and every time is great. This time of year is really, really nice. But there is not a lot of water here in Colorado right now, so that is definitely abundantly clear, which is kind of scary, but nevertheless, we're gonna get back on the trail and we'll see you all then. Alright guys, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch it. But if you could also do me a favor and hit that like button, commenting what your favorite part was, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe, because we're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. That's the goal, that's the game plan, and that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna keep letting this video play out, and just imagine I was never here. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we just got off the Medano Pass. We are currently airing up all the tires. I'm using a air compressor that I have. The Medano Pass does have a air compressor station if you need it, but now we are going to continue heading on towards Durango and then to Overpass and Telluride. It's going to be a little bit higher in elevation, so we'll see how the boys do with it. But it's been a great time here at the Medano Pass and the Great Sand Dunes. Always love being here. But the road calls, so we will see y'all on the road.